association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce, right? And you go, prior to that,
she was chosen for him in order to help him get where he needed to go.
Folks, it's been 2 weeks have passed since Diddy's houses were searched by authorities, and drama in Tinseltown has only been escalating ever since. Ever since the day the bad boy's crimes went out in the open, there hasn't been any support or comments from his best pals, the Carters. Such a suspicious behavior attracted attention of some figures, including 50 Cent, who started to question the motives of this silent pact, and it seems like he found his answer before anyone else. As the rapper is now hinting, the authorities might have incriminating information on Jay-Z as well. And what's even more shocking, Beyonce's involvement in these shady dealings is also being speculated, with rumors suggesting that both she and her hubby were aware of Diddy's alleged activities and might be involved in similar issues.
Very tedious process. You got to know so many details about the story.
Amidst the legal mess that reigns in the hip-hop industry, 50 Cent took to social media to question Jay-Z's whereabouts, suggesting that Jay-Z might be the next to face legal problems. The G-Unit leader put the Brooklyn rapper's face on the side of a milk carton under the word missing and wrote anybody seen J-Lo. Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. Lol? Ever before the legal drama hit the fan, insiders have pointed out that Jay-Z and Diddy share many connections due to their similar business interests and social circles. However, it's now being discussed that it wasn't just men's business and Queen Bee was also a part of the sick industry games. With the legal heat getting closer to the Carters, the future of Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship is being questioned.
We're not professionals at navigating how to communicate.
As days pass without any word from the Carters or Diddy's other supposed friends, the silence actually speaks volumes. Yet, it's not solely Jay-Z's entanglement with Diddy that's seizing the spotlight. Beyonce, too, is being implicated, with rumors suggesting her involvement isn't as innocuous as some might have presumed. Contrary to some beliefs that Queen Bee was merely an observer in the unfolding drama, whispers on the street suggest she was far from passive. It's rumored that not only was Beyonce fully aware of Jay-Z's maneuvers, but she might have also played a role in strategizing to oust her rivals. From accusations of undercutting other Black female artists to engaging in witchcraft, one notable accuser is Kimberly Thompson, Beyonce's former drummer, who in 2018 made headlines with her explosive allegations against the singer. Thompson accused Beyonce of indulging in extreme witchcraft and even sought a restraining order, alleging Beyonce used spells and magic to torment her life, despite Thompson's efforts to distance herself by relocating.
Years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill.
Thompson's claims paint a picture of a disturbing pattern that dates back to 2006, suggesting that Queen Bee made her life living hell in a shocking statement. She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress into a mature woman and work with other people. She's just been basically doing anything and everything to damage any type of happiness that I could have. Despite publicly showing affection and admiration for Beyonce, Thompson felt betrayed, alleging manipulation and control over her career and personal life. And let's talk about working with Queen Bee for a sec. It's considered highly prestigious, right? Not yet, especially if you hear the stories of insiders sharing their experience and horrible mistreatment.
They tape everything.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because you never know. It's one thing when you're prepared.
These accusations and rumors have thrown Beyonce into a storm of speculation, challenging the public's perception of her character and career. Seems like there's a darker underbelly to her glittering public persona, and her own shady dealings are too huge. They are about to erupt. You already know the story of her stealing the publishing rights from her songwriters, with one famous songwriter accusing the glamorous queen of starving her own artists. In her Instagram rant, she wrote, "Maybe Beyonce will win the Grammy for Album of the Year when she starts paying songwriters and stops taking publishing from them. I hear it's around 15 from them. I hear it's around 15. Teary." Queen Bee definitely wants everyone to play by her own rules, even the music industry. But there's now a major shift in the showbiz with the recent allegations of some high profilers being a part of Diddy's ring. And that's why Beyonce has got a major slap in the face by not getting her much coveted Grammy Award.
The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
However, as 50 Cent says, it's just the tip of an iceberg, and there are more horrible stories to surface. Apparently, all Carter's empire is built on influence, power, and intimidation. But as new explosive facts emerge, even the untouchable Queen Bee cannot hide from the public backlash. As one person commented, when people get rich, they like to do weird stuff. It's not only rich musicians. Power makes a human corrupt as F. And another user added, "These people are going to prison. Lol, they can enjoy their retirement there, as far as I am concerned." Further stirring the pot, 50 Cent hinted that Beyonce will do anything to keep her reputation and power. He even recalled his own confrontation with the RID diva when she was ready to get physical with him.
A windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, "I come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped out. She was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait.
This altercation happened in Las Vegas when 50 had an argument with Jay-Z and suddenly realized that Beyonce was literally jumping into the fray, ready for a confrontation of her own and having a face expression as if she was possessed or something. She jumped out. I'm like, wait, what is you doing? That's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, girl. And what was the most shocking in the whole situation is Jay's reaction to all this. As 50 Cent claimed, it was a typical behavior and there was literally nothing surprising for him. As the G-Unit leader recalled, I was like, oh man, I didn't really know what to do. It was one of those situations where you were like, whoa, if you say this to Jay, he'll look at you and go, nah, that happened. Now, it looks like this behavior is kinda habitual and normal in the music industry, and Beyonce's anger and wild nature is not limited to these few stories.
Really, I don't think about it too much. I'm just free.
But if you're looking for a connection between Beyonce and Diddy, it doesn't need much elaboration. Their long-standing friendship, documented through numerous public appearances and shared celebrations, speaks louder than words. The Carters' presence at Diddy's exclusive gatherings for close friends was recently revealed by the rapper DaBaby. The rapper even shared how this couple tried to lure him into their ugly schemes by complimenting his music and trying to offer him a contract to elevate his career even further. And it all happened in Diddy's house, which, as we know, full of hidden cameras to catch every actions. I remember when Beyonce walked up to me at Diddy crib and told me she was a fan of my music. That was dope. Diddy too. That was dope too. He reached out to me. He held me close to him when he reached out to me. Although this conversation didn't end in any wrongdoing, it doesn't mean that Queen Bee is innocent. With Diddy under the microscope of a federal investigation, it's inevitable that the public and the feds are examining his connections with Beyonce and Jay-Z more closely.
Though there hasn't been a lot of new information released to the public, there's still been movement behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
The situation has everyone on edge, as people speculate on the potential domino effect within their circle, especially with 50 Cent highlighting Jay-Z's sudden low profile following the raids on Diddy's properties. As the public is getting more horrifying details about the power play in the entertainment industry and how the music titans are mistreating artists to climb to the top, there's a growing chorus of critics who question the integrity of Jay-Z and Beyonce's public image. Accusations have surfaced suggesting that, despite promoting a narrative of Black excellence, the Carters have engaged in the same underhanded tactics at the expense of their community to climb the ladder of fame as their pal Diddy.
Letting the legacy down. And if y'all ain't gonna do what's right, then I will. I'll tear it all down because it's all built on lies anyway.
While the number of awards that Beyonce collected over the decades of her career remains impressive, 50 Cent is saying it was all due to their power and influence and hardly had something to do with the talent. But even her 32 trophies cannot save her from being canceled and investigated. After all, we are all witnessing what's happening to Diddy. Now, it's only a matter of time before we see the Carters facing similar repercussions. Seems like even their power and wealth cannot shield them anymore, and even heavyweights like 50 Cent are helping with the investigation by exposing the power play in the hip-hop community.
You're throwing me off now, because I don't know exactly how to respond.
The court of public opinion is not in favor of the Carters, and while everyone thought it was Jay-Z who will go down next, apparently his wife has more skeletons to hide. As one person commented, of course she knew and was a part of it. She wouldn't have been with Jay if she wasn't okay with what was happening. And another user believes she's going to snitch to stay free. B is going to divorce Jay. This way, she can testify against him of the stipulation of immunity. As accusations swirl, the conversation around Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their involvement in the music industry's shady dealings remains heated. But folks, what do you think about all this? Could Beyonce be a part of Diddy's ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.